Hello, I'm Gina Leffelman, and this is my digital portfolio. I've learned a lot about new technology resources throughout this class. One tool that I really enjoy is Play Post-it. As a pre-K teacher, I use a lot of short videos to help teach numbers, letters, shapes, and other important concepts. Play Post-it allowed me to upload a video and insert questions to create a more interactive experience for my students. During this lesson, I showed my students a video about trees. We were talking about the different types of trees and what trees look like throughout different seasons. I inserted a few questions into the video for my students to answer, just to make it more fun for them. Overall, the lesson went really well, but I did have some challenges. My first challenge was that some of the questions I asked were a little bit too difficult for my students to understand, so next time I need to rephrase my questions to make them a little more simple. Secondly, some of the trees in the video, such as pecan trees, were unknown for my young students. I could definitely make this lesson better by talking about trees prior to showing the video, and also we could walk around our school and go on a nature walk to find different types of trees before doing this lesson. This relates to WIDA. Standard 2, which is the language of early language development and literacy. This really encourages the students to speak and discuss in a group setting. This lesson also relates to my ELL Foundations class. In my Foundations class, we talked a lot about how some students are afraid to be singled out or speak in front of a whole group. But this activity allows for group discussion of the questions, so multiple students are talking at once. And also the questions are more of a fun game, so the ELL students are allowed to speak in more of a relaxed setting. Part 2, I talked about a new technology tool. Kisphonics is a new website and app that I have not used before. It teaches reading and literacy skills through videos, games, audio, digital flashcards, and ebooks. My teacher can also print off worksheets to go along with the lessons to send home for more practice. I like the decodable stories that I can read independently or can be read to me if I don't know a word. This website is really fun. I love the colorful pictures and the games. Part 3. I watched a video and observed another teacher. Miss Dixon teaches in Washington, D.C. She teaches first grade. During this lesson, she used technology for her math stations. The students rotated into the 3 different stations, including one independent iPad station, one group iPad math problem station, and one teacher-led math group. I really like how she set up the stations because this allowed her time to focus just on her small group math instruction while the other students worked together in groups or also independently. I do have some suggestions how I would make this better. I would invite a parent volunteer to assist with the independent math group as needed. So if one of those students needs help, there's someone there to help them. Also, depending on the class size, I may add in another group that allows students to work with a partner on math problems. I think it would be good to have a partner so that they can compare answers and talk about the math problems. This would benefit the ELL students because the ELLs are able to work in groups and discuss with their peers and their teacher as well in the teacher-led group. Also, the math lessons on the iPads allow the students to progress at their own pace. So for many ELL students, they just need a little extra time. And for this program, they'll be able to progress at their own pace. Part 4, I had to find a new website or app. I found a great new website called Starfall. It is a free interactive educational activity website. It has lessons on there for pre-K to 3rd grade. The website is already preloaded with several lessons. And the lessons teach important concepts including colors, shapes, numbers, letters, reading, and rhyming. There are many pros and cons. The pros are that the website has really great graphics and interactive lessons for children. The games are fun and engaging, and the website allows for parent and teacher communication. Also, the website could be used during our e-learning days when children physically cannot be present in school. And also the activities are aligned with the Common Core standards, which is really great. Some cons to this website: it could be too much screen time for the children and could lead to sensory overload. Also, this website will not translate into another language, so if a student is unfamiliar with some of the vocabulary, it will not translate it into their home language. There are several reasons how this could benefit ELL students. One, it could help a non-native English speaker learn how to read in English. And it will help ELL students learn sight words, phonemic awareness skills, and phonics. It's overall a great reading program. That was my digital portfolio. Thank you for listening. I'm Gina Leffelman.